Hey everyone, Strawbricks here. So, time for another update because made a bunch of progress. I think on the last one I showed you kind of that power control center and some other ideas that I kind of put together to do under the platform and such. So now I've been working on the actual floor because we had the floating walkway done, we had the different stair areas done. So now, as you can see here, we've gotten a good amount of the floor done. So after dealing with the tiling of the floor for the batwing section, I realized that using regular just tiles, like those 1x4 tiles like right there, it would be a pain, and I'd need hundreds, maybe even thousands of them to kind of cover this floor. So what I ended up doing is I put in some bricklink orders for these big guys here, which I think are like 6x12 or something, with just the studs around the edges, and same with these 4x6s with the studs around the edges, and then that has helped tremendously in kind of putting this floor together. So yeah, there's some studs on the floor, but guess what? The vast majority of it is still kind of that tile look. So I think it looks pretty cool like that. The only thing is I got to be careful of where I put these things because sometimes, something's on a jumper plate and it can't really have any studs around it because whatever it's covering or whatever it's kind of supporting doesn't have line up kind of stud to stud type of thing. It's at an angle or something like that. So I got to be careful with those. So I had to carefully kind of put all these down as I was, laying them out there, not just stick them down. I had to kind of really check. So for example, these things here, right? These support columns, they're really only held by 2 studs. So we got a jumper plate here, and we got 1 stud right there, which is by way of this 1x4 jumper plate. And so this one obviously connects to here, right? Connects to that 2x2 what do you call it, slope. And then the other one actually connects right in here. Now, here's the thing to look at. As you see, these are not actually kind of right across from each other, right? It's not a perfect, whatever the six-sided, what's that? Six-sided thing is, okay? They go at an angle. So you have to actually look down on them and find the right angle. So in this case, it's got to be straight here, right, obviously, and it's got to slant slightly to the left on this edge. And so that allows it to line up just like that, and then it's securely onto the thing, okay? So it took a lot of trial and error to kind of get that on there, but now each one of these now supports the same thing, right? So they're all on there, and it's these 4 red dots here. So there's one there, one over here, and one over here. And then these are the things I was talking about where I want to join the plates and put some tiles there. So what I have here is this area here. So this, where this 1x1 round is going to be left blank, right? Nothing on it whatsoever. And that'll allow me to, number one, put on black tiles where these white tiles are, because these are the seams. And then number 2, by keeping it blank, when it comes time to break it down, I can just get the brick separator, drop, pick up this one, this one, this one easily, because I can fit the brick separator in there and pull them up. And then to cover over that, missing tile, basically, I'm going to have these. So there's that one there, and then there's that one there, right? So each one of those will be able to kind of cover over that missing, that empty spot. So that's where I got that. I figure some other locking plates like right on the edge over here, another one here between the 2 48x48s. And then because I do have stuff along the back edge, I'll be able to lock them in there on the back edge. So same over here when it connects to the batwing section. The batwing section doesn't go as far back, so I'll be able to connect it kind of underneath that structure that supports the 48x48 with a tile there. So the next section I got to work on is over here. So that's why I got all these little white 1x1s, is to figure out where I have to go up to the black on, and then where I can use kind of multicolored, you know, tiles to just fill it in. So that'll kind of work on next. And then also I got to do these guys here and connect those, and then start working on, you know, getting a locking tile for them, as well as the Technics pins and such. So still a little more work on it, but hopefully I get these floor finished within the next day or so, and then I can work on those other sections. So that's all for the update now, but looking really cool so far. All right, have a good one.